So on day 4 of our trip, it's Saturday, and last night we came in early afternoon to Salisbury Beach, where we camped. Spent some time on the beach just relaxing after driving for 3 days straight. And today we're heading into Boston, which is about 45 minutes south of Salisbury Beach, and we're going to walk the Freedom Trail.
Heading into Boston, it was clear that the locals are a big fan of the channel. They'd named a town after it, a street, a beach, a police department, and even several businesses.
One of the things I didn't consider coming to Boston was parking. And every single parking garage had a height limit of 6'8", and the tent 7'8". But luckily we found this one in Chinatown, and we just fit, but not very well.
Walking the Freedom Trail in Boston is a great way to learn about America's revolutionary history, but it wasn't long before I came across something a little more disturbing. It was, of course, Paul Revere's tomb. Paul Revere is best known for his 1775 midnight ride warning of the approaching British before the battles of Lexington and Concord. Along the Freedom Trail, you can see his tomb, house, and monument. Further along the trail is one of the oldest public buildings in the United States, the Old State House. The Old State House is the site of the Boston Massacre in 1770, which was the first bloodshed of the Revolutionary War. Later, in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was read to the Boston residents from the balcony of the same building. While we were in Boston, Wes and his family went out to check out the Harvard Museum of Natural History in Cambridge. The afternoon took us all to Salem, which is famous for the 17th century witch trials. More than 200 people were accused of witchcraft, resulting in 19 hangings and one more grisly sentence.
I accuse you of being a witch.
Yeah.
Oh. Sentence you to being squished.
It's pressed.
Pressed. Look for the camera.
Finally, we ended the day with some seafood. Wes managed to gross us all out with the calamari.
Are those 3 stuck together? Yep.
And the kids got a little more than they bargained for.
Look at that, Dad.
That's not a lobster pill.
What day are we on?
5? Day 5 of captivity. Held against my will, forced to Overland. If you feel sorry for me, please send me gummy bears.
Day 5, and we are leaving the Boston area. We camped at Salisbury Beach again last night, and I honestly didn't enjoy it again because it's full of people staying up and partying till 2 a.m. Then their kids get up the next morning at 6 a.m. So we get very little sleep, and I am looking forward to getting back out into the woods. So day 5, we're heading up the I-95 for about 50 miles into Maine, and then we'll cut across inland and onto the forest roads.
We're 30 minutes away.
Okay. So E has decided that we're going to go see, what's the name of the lighthouse?
Overland Lighthouse.
Overland Lighthouse, and it is 30 minutes away.
I'm assuming on the coast of Maine.
No, it's in Maine.
Oh, it's one of those inland lighthouses.
No, it's on the coast.
Portland Head Lighthouse stands at the head of the shipping channel into Portland Harbor in the Gulf of Maine. The lighthouse was completed in 1791 and is the oldest lighthouse in Maine and still operational today. The northern end of the shipping channel is marked by Ram Island Ledge Lighthouse, which is visible in the distance beyond Portland Head. It was constructed in 1905 after multiple shipwrecks on the stone ledges. From Portland, we cut north inland, heading towards Moosehead Lake. When we got to camp, there was a very unpleasant problem.
Heater test. The last time I got out, I was covered. My arms, my legs, my neck. Right now, I don't have any on me.
No, this is going well.
I'm not freaking out anymore. I was freaking out over there.
I wish I got it on video, because you were swarmed.
I'm not going to give you another chance to get it on video. That was too bad. No skeeters?
No. Oh, wait. There's one. Nope, it's gone.
I've never seen mosquitoes so bad before.
No, that was horrendous. Minutes later.
All over the place.
I could have told you. That's your blood on there now.
Yeah.
Look at this. They're swarming everywhere. They
Yes.
weren't like this when we come up here earlier. You can go and get the car, dude. I have never seen mosquitoes like this.
Welcome to my world, where after a really wet spring and now starting a wet early summer, you can't go outside without being mauled by mosquitoes.
Yep. Apparently we picked the wrong year to do Maine. The bugs were so bad that it made the news as one of the worst years ever. In some of the campsites at Moosehead Lake, we were swarmed the second we stepped out. Others took a little longer, but either way, we were covered in bites from just minutes outside of the vehicle. After being swarmed and bitten again, we decided to head back into the town of Greenville to see what our options were. And on the way back, we came across the most amazing sunset. On the morning of day 6, we woke up in a hotel.
Good morning, day 6. I think it's time to talk about some mosquitoes. We talked to the locals, and every single one we talked to last night said this is the worst they've ever seen the mosquitoes around here. And apparently the lake here, Moosehead Lake, only thawed a few weeks ago, and that's why they're blaming it's really late in the season for it to thaw, and all the mosquitoes have just suddenly come out at once. So we are gonna head north today and cross over into Quebec, Canada, where hopefully mosquitoes aren't as bad, because I'm not getting another hotel.
Over breakfast, we had an idea.